Hello, y'all. Shaniqua is here. Ooh, what is up? Yes. Anyway, all bounciness aside, oh my god, whatever. Be quiet. You know, I like to open up the video with extravagantness. I can't keep bouncing all fucking day for the camera like this because I gotta get to the point. Oh my god. Okay. I hope you guys did not hear that. Okay. Whew. Wow. Wow. Okay. Seriously though, this is a serious video. I'm trying to make it a serious video, but it's just going completely the opposite way. Anyway, what is up, y'all? Shaniqua is here. Hi. Okay. Now, this video is about an animal rescue that me and my family were trying to do, or did do, but it blew up into a huge problem. Okay, where Shaniqua's sister stays, well, she's actually moved from there because of this situation and of other issues that have been going on over there. She's going to get her another place. But she stays at this house with this guy who's extremely like, dum, 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 you know, hella huge. Thinks that works for security and thinks he's actual real cop and delusional and everything. But anyway, there was this cat around the neighborhood over there, at these apartments over there, that was abandoned. I guess the people moved and couldn't take him, so they threw him out of the house. They, meaning my sister, okay, for the most part, started taking care of him. He was already fixed, you know, he was a very loving cat, no problems, not vicious, not nothing. Just wanted a good home. He's been stuck outside the front door of this apartment, just staying there, because he knows that people are there that take care of him. Doesn't really go anywhere, for over a year outside. The reason why they haven't brought him inside is because there's a cat in there that is kind of like vicious towards him and tries to fight him, tries to kill him and all this other stuff. So they left him outside. Outside in all the elements. Summers, winters, everything. Now this summer, I was like, no. I had enough of this cat being outside in the heat. Because this summer, it's supposed to be record-breaking temperatures. It's going to be a very hot, very bad, very traumatic summer. And last time I was over there, I felt death. I could sense death around that cat. He was extremely overheated and was just out of it from the heat. And his bottoms of his paws were all crusted and just peeling and everything from having to walk on the hot asphalt and concrete. Because that gets like 1,000 times hotter than the actual heat. The sun baking on it, like let's say like it's 110 degrees outside, the asphalt and the concrete is like almost around 200 degrees. Like 160, 70 to 200 degrees, depending on if it's asphalt, the black stuff, the tarp, whatever, or an actual sidewalk. And he's walking on that in the heat, you know, burning his little kitty paws. So I talked it over with my fiance, who's over here, who's making dirty jokes. And they were dirty. Okay, whatever. And my sister Kim and my mother. We all talked it over to bring him back here to make sure he didn't die in the heat and wasn't cooked to death. Didn't think it was going to be an issue. Because big old Oompa Loompa, big old security, think he's an actual cop dude, never really cared about him, never took care of him, never did anything. We didn't think it was going to be an issue. Until we did bring him back here. And the plan was not to keep him, just to have him here long enough until the summer's over so there's not a chance of him dying. But no, he wants to throw a fit. He wants to go off and say that he's going to call the cops on us for stealing his cat, which is not his cat. There's no proof or evidence that it belongs to him. It was a stray that was outside. If it was really his cat and he really cared about that cat, he wouldn't leave it outside 24/7 every motherfucking goddamn day of the hour of every day, out in the heat, pretty much dying. He's had that cat outside for over a year. This is the second summer that cat had to be out in the heat. So if he really cared about it, he would have brought it inside. It wasn't until that we brought him here to make sure he didn't die that he starts tripping. You know? It was just insane. Absolutely fucking insane. If you want to see that cat that we saved, here's a quick video. I'll show that to you right now. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. This is the kitty cat that was outside for like over a year already. And we decided to bring him back to my place so he wouldn't die in the summer heat. It gets up to 115 degrees out here during the summer, and he was already sick and lethargic and everything from the heat that already. And I'm sure if he will show me his paws, but nope, he won't let me show you his paws. They're burnt a little bit. Like, to see how like they're kind of crusted? It's because they're burnt from him being out in the heat and walking on the hot ground. So to make sure he didn't die, we brought him here. Isn't he gorgeous? He's so pretty. Anyway, so that's the kitty we saved and how all the drama started. Okay, so that was the kitty that we saved. I tried to show you his paws that are crusted and flaky and because of the burn, but he didn't want to show the paws for, that well. He kept trying to pull his little paws away from me. But anyway, I was trying to show you what he looks like and everything. Now, when Mr. Oompa Loompa Dude pretty much found out that we brought the cat here, this is what went down. Okay, I'm going to play a series of voice clips, possibly show messages, text messages, whatever. And this is just what went down. It was just craziness. This is long. All this compiled together is going to be a little bit long. Just bear with me. But you got to hear this. Most of them are voice clips. I may show a few actual text messages. If I don't, it's going to be pretty much voice clips of us having a conversation back and forth of the drama that was going on. And I'll get more into that in just a second. After I show all of this madness, of course. I'll talk more about that in just a second, okay? Well, actually, not really a second. I added up the amount of minutes of voice clips, and it's 8 minutes. So just bear with me. This is drama. This is craziness. And totally unnecessary. What happened that night. Just a couple nights ago. So I'll be back in a minute. 8 minutes.
Giving you a heads up, Robert's pissed off. I told him yesterday that you guys were going to take him in, and he was a little butthurt about it, but then the water over here will not turn off, and he's like, oh, that's good, because Boy can get in the water and cool off, and I was like, no, Boy is at Daniel's, and he's like, that's my cat, and I'm going over there, and I'm taking him back, and I'm going to keep him in my room, blah, 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 blah. Why didn't you fucking think of that, like, a month ago, when it started getting really fucking hot? Why didn't you think to do that then? Why all of a sudden now that he's fucking in a place where he's safe and comfortable, why all of a sudden now does he want to act like he's gonna be a good pet owner? Him and Jasmine is gonna be fucking ripping that cat apart, and Robert's gonna end up hurting Jasmine over it, and if he fucking lays a finger on that cat, he's gonna be dead. So, just a heads up, if he knocks on your door, don't answer it. Because legally, he does not own that cat. That was a stray cat. Yes, we were taking care of him. That doesn't mean that Robert owns him. So, he can go fuck off with that. I'm not taking him and bringing him here where Jasmine is going to be constantly at his door screaming and yelling and fucking scratching at the door and trying to get in there to fight him. And it's going to cause a lot of people, it's going to cause us all a lot of stress. It's going to cause Boy a lot of stress. And I'm not doing it, so he can fuck off. Now all of a sudden he wants to act like he cares now that the cat's gone, but didn't give a fuck when the cat was almost having a heat stroke. Yeah, he can go fuck himself with that. I'm just letting you know now. He's being a fucking asshole about it, but I don't want him to have him because he is not a good pet owner at all.
Robert is fucking Alright, we decided if he shows up here tonight, we're just gonna give him the cat back, but, because we can't risk, having him reporting us for all the other cats in the office coming to check anyway, so we're just gonna have to give it back. But if we catch it outside again, we're calling the pound. And the cat's gonna be put in the pound, and, you know, he can't say nothing then. So, you know, it's either the cat's here and safe and out of harm's way, or if it's outside again, it's going to fucking kitty jail.
Told him if he does that shit, I'm gonna beat his fucking ass so senselessly that he will never be able to fucking think straight again. Like, I'm just so annoyed. He's like, I told you I wanted him. I was like, yeah, but what are we gonna do about Jasmine? You know what I mean? I don't want Jasmine attacking him and hurting him because you saw what she did to me. I mean, imagine if she would have done that to him, you know, he would be fucking dead or something from infection. I don't know. I don't trust this dude. Like, I don't think he's gonna hurt him or nothing, but just the way he talks and the way he acts, and he acts like animals can't understand anything he's saying, and that's bullshit. They know when you're calling them stupid. They know when you're telling them to shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're not stupid fucking creatures of the planet, you know what I mean? They're really fucking smart, and they know what you're saying. So, like, if I even see any signs of any fucking abuse, he's gone. And Robert's gonna die.
So, when he brings the cat back over there and it's thrown back outside, you promise you'll take it somewhere else? Just curious. I told you, Mom, if he thinks that we fucking did it, Kim will be open and honest about it and tell him that she did it. She's not fucking scared of that motherfucking fat-ass piece of junk. If he thinks that we fucking did it, he can come over here and fucking look. Look, Kim, we can't be sitting around here all fucking night waiting for him to show up to get this fucking cat, because we have to be out of the house, me and Cindy do, around 9-something in the morning for her doctor's appointment. We're supposed to be sleeping right now, getting some fucking rest. This is fucking ridiculous. You know, what should I do? Just leave him in a box all fucking side or something? What?
Alright, just give me like 2 minutes. He's sitting outside right now. I'll ask him right now what he's gonna fucking do. I don't mean, like, when I'm cussing, I'm not cussing at you. I'm just really annoyed at him right now, and I'm seriously about ready to break his fucking jaw. So, I'll let you know in a couple minutes, okay? Hold on, I think we're about to get into it. Let me call you back in a minute.
Yeah, we're all still kind of awake because we're having a hard time trying to sleep with everything going on and everything, you know. We're tired, but we just can't fall asleep. We're still really upset about everything.
I know how you feel. We got into it really fucking bad last night. Like, I was just not holding back anything from him because I'm tired of this shit. Like, I guess he wants to wait 2 or 3 more weeks when he gets money so he can have more money for the cat. Which I told him, I was like, if you lay a fucking hand on either one of those cats, you're gonna end up fucking dead. And I told him that. I was like, you touch either one of those cats in a violent or aggressive manner, you're a fucking dead man. That's what I told his ass. Like, I shouldn't have even fucking told him. I regret telling him. I shouldn't have told him shit. I shouldn't have told nobody nothing and just fucking... just be like, well, I don't know what happened to him. You know what I mean? But I didn't want everybody to fucking worry, so... I guess that's just what I get for being fucking honest. I'm just getting tired of his shit. I really am. This is why I'm moving out. Well, I don't think he is gonna pick him up today. Probably in a couple weeks, from what he was saying. Because he wants to make sure that he has a way for Jasmine to not get a hold of him, you know what I mean? Like, to, you know, hurt him. Because he won't fight back. Like, he might try to defend himself, but the cat really does not know how to fight because he's fixed. But I'm just relaying the message. I don't really exactly know. He said he wanted to get some money first and then make sure the cat has everything he needs. But I don't want him to have him. I really don't. Like, I don't fucking trust him, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I know he loves the cat a lot. We all love that cat a lot. But he shouldn't have to suffer just because he wants to be fucking selfish. So I was like, if your intention is to put the cat back outside, don't even bother going over there.
I'm glad he calmed down and finally changed his mind and didn't come over last night. Because, god damn, dude. Last night was fucking hell of fucking stressful for everybody.
Tell her to come over and she'll see how calm and the cat likes it.
She said, Cindy said, come over when you can and see how calm and cool and collected the cat is at the house and how happy he is and everything. But yeah, I kind of figured once he calmed down he would change his mind about coming over right away. You know, and the whole entire thing was not for us to keep him, but for us to have him have somewhere to be out of the heat. If he wants him back later on, that's fine. As long as he's not in the heat. You know, we weren't going to keep him. We were going to bring him back after the summer was over. You know. Crazy, right? Oh my god! And stuff. The things that weren't in the voice clips. You know, he was threatening of calling the office. You know, calling the cops. You know, reporting me to this and that. He was originally going to come down here right away at like 3-something in the morning to demand the cat back, blah, 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 blah. Eventually he calmed down, thank God, and said he'll take the cat back in a couple weeks when he gets money enough to take care of it. Thank you. Logical thinking on your part. Finally, something. For once in your fucking life. You know, you're actually going to finally wait. And to where you actually have money to take care of this animal that you supposedly love so much that you just left outside to die. You know, so, I mean, we didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. We brought the cat here to make sure it was out of the heat and didn't die. He did everything wrong by leaving it outside in the fucking heat with no food, no water, no nothing. My sister made sure when she did was over there, make sure they had food and water. And most of the time he had nothing. He was just sitting there in the heat, trying to fucking breathe, you know, panting like a dog, sound like a dying pig. You know, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. But yet you love the fucking cat so much. Really? It makes no fucking damn sense to me. Anyway, like I said, the cat's here. I guess we're gonna have it for a few weeks, thank God. Until he can actually take care of it himself. So, anyway, that's what went on a few days ago. It was absolutely insane. Like, we were supposed to be asleep hours ago when this was going on. Because my mother had serious appointments to get to. Serious doctor's appointments. And because of that, we were late. Thankfully, we were able to reschedule for a later appointment for the same day. But it was just insane. Absolutely fucking insane. It's totally unnecessary. Totally. Just, ugh. So at least the animal is safe, and at least everything worked itself out for now. But it was just a fucking nightmare, okay? An absolute nightmare. Why does this always happen in my life? Where drama always pops up. Even when we're trying to do a good thing, it still causes an issue. Really? Really? You know, we don't go out there looking for problems. Problems come to us. And this is one of those things that happen. Caused us to fight and everything. All of us fighting, over there fighting, you know, and here it just... Anyway, I'm going to go. So we're going to give you a rundown of what I had to go through, which is, like I said, completely unnecessary. Just total, like, just... So peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Hugs and kisses. Stay tuned for more videos. I will be back as soon as I possibly can. Big bouncing boobies and all. Hey, speaking of big bouncy boobies, if I kept bouncing like this, you would get a point going over there. You know, I said I'm trying to make a point of the video, or whatever, talking about a serious subject. He says, keep bouncing like that, and there will be a point. So let's see that point, baby, yes.
On camera?
Come on, let's do a little action for the camera. Let's go, baby.
No, I think Daniel Simpson were like that.
Maybe. But come on. Talking about little pitch and tints and points. If I keep bouncing, I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing.
Have you not seen my pants?
Oh, yes. Time for a little action for the camera. Peace out, y'all. I guess he doesn't want to be on camera, so we're just going to have a little fun off camera. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, that is really pointy. Oh.